The roulette epiphany is the realization and acceptance that if you trust your edge and your method, if you follow the rules, if you take only the setups it gives you, if you are patient and think in terms of weeks and months, never today or even tomorrow, then you will make a lot of money and your family will live a life very few can afford. And this, of course, is my attempt to prove it. And NinjaTrader is making it extremely difficult for me to do that. For the second day in a row, I'm very fortunate. The platform, it did the same thing that it did yesterday. I don't even know how big the position was today. But I assure you, I'm trying to trade one contract. Let me see if I can see. My goodness. Looks like today, it looks like 3. Was yesterday 3 or 4? I think yesterday was 4. But it entered 3 contracts and, but it didn't place. What's happening is I'm placing it in NinjaTrader, but it's not, but NinjaTrader is showing it as a pending order. But it is getting filled, a very delayed notification of the fill in Tradevate. So I had Tradevate open today. And my goodness. Anyway, so I had Tradevate open. I entered the order. It was a buy stop. And again, I can't even show you the video really because I just freak out and it's just not pleasant. So, I mean, bottom line is this was a real whippy open and I didn't place the orders immediately. I let the market open, figured if I missed the first trade, I missed it. The reason not to do anything quite right away was this trading range. You had this outside bar followed by 3 inside bars, and you can see you got a real whippy open. Today, coming into the open, the price was right here at yesterday's low. It was very likely at some point it would run stops here below this pre-opening candle, the reference bar candle, and then reverse. And I think what it did was it actually broke above. I can't even remember anymore. I'd have to look at a 1-minute chart. So it came in. Yeah, it looks like it broke above the high, triggered a long, would have stopped it out, triggered a short. So anyway, I ended up doing nothing, waited for this first 1 minute. Since this 1 minute bar was outside of the 15-minute pre-opening range, or at least I think that's how it worked out. Then I set my buy stop, and then it looked like the order was pending. Price shot through it. I didn't hear any order filled. And then maybe a minute later, I heard order filled from Tradevate. And so I look, and I was long. I didn't realize I was long 3. I knew I was long more than 1. Anyway, but when Tradevate triggers the entry, it doesn't put in my take profit or my stop loss. So I'm basically exposed completely. And then I was able to go to hit exit all position, exit and cancel all. And of course, then it even asks me if that's what I want to do. So there was even more delay in getting out of the market. And when I got out, my total profit for the day was $1,820, which actually put me above the $6,000 profit target. The problem is that $1,820 is $20 more than the consistency limit. The consistency limit on this evaluation account is $1,800, no more than $1,800 in profit. So then the reason you see MES here in a 1 minute chart is I had to futz around to try to lose $20 to bring the account under the consistency rules so I wouldn't be penalized. Anyway, so I have no orders. I'm doing it again. Exit all positions, cancel all. It says no working orders. Okay. So I'm going to, what do I need to do here? So I am going to change my risk settings, my daily loss limit. I'm going to put to just $250. My daily profit trigger is going to be $20. The reason for that is, oops, you have set a limit that's already been, okay, so I can't set that $20 daily profit target until after Tradovate closes out for today. All right. Reason I want to do that is because obviously I don't want to go, there's no reason to risk a whole lot. I'm going to trade micros, 1 micro, and on Monday, I'm just going to try to get, I am literally $16 away now. Let me show you what I got. I'm going to take I did already. Here's where I am. I need 6,000. I was actually above 6,000 because my realized P&L for the day was like $1,820 and change. I did a MES trade. I put like a $500 take profit and a $20 stop loss. And then I just took a trade that I thought was the wrong direction, so I could lose $20 plus the commission. That brought me down just below my consistency limit. And so there you go. So here I am trying to show everybody and prove that if you're patient, you don't worry about trying to do this quickly. And 2 days in a row, I've had phenomenal profits through no fault of my own. I can't take credit for them. The only thing I can take credit for is that I waited today. Again, when there's pivots, and this is all part of my trading plan. So for fixed bar entries, if it's a trading range or near a pivot, I usually wait. I'll let the market trade at least 1 to 5 minutes. And then I'll likely take a trade off of the break of either a 1 minute opening range or a 5 minute opening range. Anyway, my apologies. Barring a real mental breakdown, I should pass this evaluation on Monday, and I should be set up to start trading a funded account on Tuesday. Again, anything could happen, and I could screw it all up, but I am going to put in a daily loss limit of $250, which, if you're trading 1 or 2 micros, gives you quite a bit of leash, right? $250 at $5 a point is 50 points. And I'm only going to try to make a 4-point profit. Again, for no other, not that I'm abandoning my trading plan. It's just that at this point, because of these platform issues, it doesn't make any sense to do otherwise. Now, I did reach out to NinjaTrader about the issue yesterday, and the response I got was that it's not on them, it's on the prop firm, which is bullshit. Again, NinjaTrader is just garbage. Tradovate's garbage companies. The customer service is nothing like it used to be. And It's a shame. It's not a bad platform when it's working properly. It's not a great platform. I mean, look at it. It's really very, 2006, right? But it does do some good things. I like the way it scales. I like the way it auto scales. One thing I don't like, for example, about Trade Day is it doesn't automatically scale properly. Maybe there's a way to get it. If anyone knows how to do that, respond to this video. If you're listening at this point, tell me how I can figure that out on Trading View. But I don't really like Trading View. It doesn't seem to act the way I expect. Again, I really think at some point here, not think anymore. I'm going to be moving to another brokerage for my live account. I'm going to be changing my trading platform. But what I really have to consider now is how am I going to trade this account next week when it flips to funded? Because I've been lucky so far. I've been lucky in that both times the trading platform failed, I was the market was in a position by the time I got control of the account again, because that's really what's happening. I'm losing control of the account with positions active. That's terrible. So what am I going to do? Because obviously this is Trade Day. I love Trade Day, but they don't offer any other platform. I think it's only Tradeovate or NinjaTrader now. Maybe I'm wrong. But as you can see, it is troubling to think that I could be in a funded account. And there's only a $3,000 cushion to start with. I'm very quickly, if the platform screws up and I lose control and the market runs against me without a stop loss in the market, you can lose. If it fires, 2, 3, 4 contracts instead of one on the E-mini, you can very quickly lose that $3,000. Now, fortunately, there is no consistency rule once live. So if it went the other way and ran for $3,000, $4,000, $5,000, no big deal. That's great. But I don't want that to happen, right? I want control. The whole point of this demonstration of trading in compliance with the belief in the roulette epiphany is that the trader, by remaining in control, by following the rules of his or her trading plan, can't help but succeed. Anyway, very distressing. I'm done for the day. My platform is switched over to Global Sim. I'm not going to trade any of the other accounts. And again, it is what it is. Have a great weekend.